Love is friendship that has caught fire. It is quiet understanding, mutual confidence, sharing and forgiving. It is loyalty through good and bad times. It settles for less than perfection and makes allowances for human weaknesses and landers. The most powerful weapon on earth is the human soul on fire. Ferdinand Foch. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. Plutarch. There is only one boss, the customer. And he can fire everybody in the company from the chairman on down, simply by spending his money somewhere else. Sam Walton. Music should strike fire from the heart of man, and bring tears from the eyes of woman. Ludwig van Beethoven. The finest steel has to go through the hottest fire. Richard M. Nixon. Fire is the test of gold, adversity, of strong men. Martha Graham. Build a man a fire, and he'll be warm for a day. Set a man on fire, and he'll be warm for the rest of his life. Terry Pratchett. Now autumn's fire burns slowly along the woods, and day by day the dead leaves fall and melt. William Allingham. Suicide is man's way of telling God, "You can't fire me, I quit." Bill Maher. Someday, after mastering the winds, the waves, the tides and gravity, we shall harness for God the energies of love, and then, for a second time in the history of the world, man will have discovered fire. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. Time is the school in which we learn, time is the fire in which we burn. Delmore Schwartz. Courage is fire, and bullying is smoke. Benjamin Disraeli. Time is the fire in which we burn. Gene Roddenberry. Bitcoin is a swarm of cyber hornets serving the goddess of wisdom, feeding on the fire of truth, exponentially growing ever smarter, faster, and stronger behind a wall of encrypted energy. Michael J. Saylor. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. William Butler Yeats. The future of the world belongs to the youth of the world, and it is from the youth and not from the old that the fire of life will warm and enlighten the world. It is your privilege to breathe the breath of life into the dry bones of many around you. Tom Mann. Absence is to love what wind is to fire. It extinguishes the small, it enkindles the great. Roger de Rabutin. Always remember that your calmness under fire is your best defense in any argument or discussion. Robert Greene. In everyone's life, at some time, our inner fire goes out. It is then burst into flame by an encounter with another human being. We should all be thankful for those people who rekindle the inner spirit. Albert Schweitzer. Talent is a flame. Genius is a fire. Bernard Williams. Success isn't a result of spontaneous combustion. You must set yourself on fire. Arnold H. Glasow. The inflated imitations of gold and silver, which after the rapture are thrown into the fire, all is exhausted and dissipated by the debt. All scripts and bonds are wiped out. At the fourth pillar dedicated to Saturn, split by earthquake and flood, vexing everyone, an urn of gold is found and then restored. Nostradamus. Have a dream, chase it down, jump over every single hurdle, and run through fire and ice to get there. Whitney Wolfe Herd. Love is a fire. But whether it is going to warm your hearth or burn down your house, you can never tell. Joan Crawford. There's nothing wrong with the car except that it's on fire. Murray Walker. It is the life of the crystal, the architect of the flake, the fire of the frost, the soul of the sunbeam. This crisp winter air is full of it, John Burroughs. Cooking is one of the strongest ceremonies for life. When recipes are put together, the kitchen is a chemical laboratory involving air, fire, water, and the earth. This is what gives value to humans and elevates their spiritual qualities. If you take a frozen box and stick it in the microwave, you become connected to the factory. Laura Esquivel. My passion and fire run deep through my veins, my blood, there's no doubt about that. Carolyn Aronson.